How far are we in? Let's just check. We're almost 10 minutes in. I think it's time to start. Sorry for anyone who joins in after this point. And the quality seems to be alright. That's good. That's good. Anyway, so that's been Koharu-Route, but when Natsu, Koharu, and I get back to the classroom, we find Mei and Suguri waiting for us. Yes, here we are. Indeed. Still looks fine. A sec, let me just see what mouse movement does. It appears completely normal. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, whoops, I spilled some of the good cider. Anyways, were you guys waiting for us? Gotcha. So we want to walk home together, huh? So you want to walk home together, huh? What do you mean? Ah, boy. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but you cute, so I agree. I find myself staring at them indifferently as they squeal and jump around excitedly. Thanks their deal, seriously. While I'm over here acting like a sourpuss, Mei starts talking with Natsume. Shoots a glance at me, after which she starts sending me some small hand sign signals. I almost want to say just decide for yourself, but I shouldn't. Let's go. I sent back an affirmation. It's weird because I have the stream open now on the side. Instead of like my usual, like just have OBS open. And sometimes while recording, for some reason I just look over to the side and instead of reading from the game itself, I read from the OBS like preview. But that's the thing. That's the thing. It's suddenly delayed. Which, yeah. Anyways, whatever this place is, seems to be a favorite among girls. Beats me. I heard her. Guess we'll just have to figure it out when we get there. We cross the bridge to the mainland, then head into the shopping district. Making a turn onto a small road, we found ourselves at a fancy-looking Japanese sweets shop. Sweets, huh? That explains why girls love it. Huh. I don't know why I did that thing. Anyways, oh yeah? Sure, it doesn't look like one. Actually thinking about it, I said that one viewer, but it could just be like the typical ghost that was around back when I did streaming. For the uninitiated that joined after I started going with that running gag, there was like a period of time that I was streaming, but the quality of the video was really bad. For some reason, it's fine now. It's fine in the stream I am currently seeing here. It's completely okay. But for some, but back then it wasn't okay. That's why I stopped at some point. And there, for some reason, always would be one viewer that I never, ever would get to interact with me. They would just never write in chat. There was always like this one viewer apparently. So now it's just a running gag that there's just a random ghost always there. Koharu-chan, Mei, and Suguri all share a smile. Natsume and I only exchange glances of confusion. Natsume heads inside as Suguri nudges her from behind. Following my self-proclaimed little sister's advice, I passed through the curtains that lead inside. After coming in, I realized where the cafe part comes in. It was originally a sweet shop that had been remodeled. We're led to a table by someone who looks to be the owner of this place. We all take our seats. Then Suguri grabs a menu and starts flipping through. Hello, second viewer. Thought you only ate meat, Koharu. I tried poking fun at her. Man, it still doesn't make it fucking meat, girl. That doesn't make it meat. It's still milk. Oh, yeah, I knew that. You're gonna have to help me here. I don't see the connection between dairy and meat. Yes, indeed. Only now do I realize the futility of trying to tease her. It only ends up giving me a headache. Yeah. Looks like God knew her tastes well. By the way, this is a CG where I got doing one recording so mad because for some reason they thought, hey, it's probably a clever idea to put that in the background of like the preview for the game on Steam. Where it's just, hey, you can press here to play the game now. But like there's just a different CG in the background every fucking time. Currently it's one that doesn't fucking spare anything. I mean, it's in the Suguri route near the ending, like right before like the confession. Like that chibi picture where she cooks. But you can't really see that, so it doesn't really tell you anything. But it's a different matter when there's a whole new character suddenly there. Like, I got lucky that they didn't like show that CG where it's just Mei crying over the dead body of her father, because that'd be massive spoilers, and I wouldn't have been half as flabbergasted when that actually happened. Like, if you haven't seen that, go watch it. Like, I was legitimately like, what the fuck? I didn't expect that. What just happened? Anyways,
そうなのです。これが東村山家です。なるほど。もぐもぐ。なるほど。もぐもぐ。
He's giving that food her undivided attention.
また一人落ちましたな、大官様。
Another has joined the dark side, my lord.
ですな。ふふふ。小娘一人落とすなど、たわいもないですな。
Hey, cut it out.
しかし、ケーキとはこんなに美味しいものだったのか。もぐもぐ。もう東村山家のケーキは美味しいですね。このいちごのショートケーキは東村山家の元祖です。
Sorry, I skipped something there. Fuck. Anyways, oh, so that was their first creation?
そう聞いています。小春も聞いたことがあります。そもそもいちごのショートケーキがなぜ日本におけるケーキの代名詞になり得たのか。それはなんと東村山家のおかげなのです。
Dang, that's an impressive feat.
バレンタインデーにチョコレートという風習が生まれたのも、とあるお菓子メーカーが始めた宣伝が最初と言われています。しかし宣伝という形をとっていない東村山家はいちごのショートケーキの美味しさのみで、いわばケーキ力のみでここまでにしてしまったのです。
Why is like the H of the part of the cake power? What? What the what? Why? Also, why is there a glossary entry for cake power? Why? Let's read it anyways. Was that a sign that I missed something again? No. Good. Cake power. Cake power. Cake power is the imaginary unit which Koharu uses to rank different cake pastries. Strawberry shortcake is supposedly what she uses to set the scale. The following are the different cake powers for the selections found at the Higashi Moriyamake. Milfei 90. The lack of dairy actually works in its favor here. Warabi mochi fondue 10. Where is the dairy? Pear tart 40. Still not enough dairy, but at least it is sweeter than the fruit tart. Creme brulee 120. The high amount of cream makes this cake simply superb. Green tea chiffon 80. Can't beat that whipped cream on top. I mean, you can beat cream. Just, you know, bad cooking jokes. Anyways, chocolate cake 100. Standard cake, all things considered. Special cheesecake 200. The dairy complements no cake better than this one. Classic chocolate 50. Nowhere near sweet enough. Sweet potato and whipped cream roll cake. This is simply because I like potato. It's 130. This is simply because I like potatoes. That has been, let's say, enlightening. Also, I really like cheesecake, so, I want to eat some cheesecake now. The only thing about a cheesecake I hate is, like, the outer border. Oh. Interesting. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
なるほど。この美味しさならうなずける。
Really?
それに、ケーキ力という言葉が誇りのではあるのか。
It's used somewhere else as well?
いや、それはあります。ないから。このいちごのショートケーキの美味しさを100の基準値として、すべてのケーキ力は測られているのです。すると、この小倉あんの和風ロールケーキのケーキ力は、小倉あんを使うという独創性が加味されて120でしょうか。うなずけるパワーだ。
What the fuck is going on? I have no idea, and I'm scared. I'm scared of new things, and I have no idea what's going on anymore. Why is there just a giant fucking spider in my feet here? I like that. Oh, Tiff Gray's face refused to Arachnophobe versus Big Bloody Spider. That's gonna be fun to watch.
いちごのショートケーキも元祖とはいえ時代によって味も変わっていますから、この数値は目安とお考えください。うん、わかった。目安だな。ちなみにこのフルーツタルトは30。引く。なんで？牛度数が足りてません。フルーツの甘さなんてホイップクリームに比べたら天とマントルの差があります。
Dairy grade, the imaginary scale which Koharu uses to grade whipped cream and other dairy products, and a simple way for lay people to understand her unparalleled knowledge regarding everything cow-related. That being said, it is a purely subjective system based on her tastes, and differs from the actual system used to determine percentage dairy products. My head is itchy, I don't like it. Anyways,
このフルーツとカスタードクリームのハーモニーがわからないのね。
the second my glasses are dirty again. Currently I have a problem reading the title of the stream. I won't even fucking start with like to decide the whole channel stuff there. Anyways,
何ですか？ホイップクリームをディスっていらっしゃるのですか？
Alright, let's stop the fighting, girls.
どちらも美味しいですよ。
Yeah, May's right. You're both way too sweet. That's all the same to people like me who don't care for this stuff.
なんですって？聞き捨てなりません。
Well, shit. A few minutes later, I somehow managed to survive the ordeal by giving up my cake to the four girls. I was gonna do this anyways. Yeah, three things aren't my cup of tea.
それじゃあ4人で分けましょう。私もいただいていいんですか？
Oh, sure, go ahead. You'd be doing me a favor. It was for you too, Natsume.
ありがとう。頭部カイトはいいやつだな。
Scary thing is, I seriously think a piece of cake was enough to reform her image of me. She's a lot easier to deal with than I would have thought.
はい、分けました。好きなのどうぞ。小春、一番大きいのがいいです。それじゃあ、これかな？私は一番小さいのがいいです。早乙女さんは食いしん坊なのに、なぜここで遠慮するのですか？食いしん坊？小春ちゃんに言われたくないわ。小春見てましたよ。兄さんがケーキをあげると言った時、真っ先に手を伸ばしたのは早乙女さん。
Fuck.
よく見てるわね。確かに食べるの大好きよ。小春もです。違います。そうね。しかしここに大きな疑問があります。聞いてくださいますか？なんか聞きたくないけど聞きましょう。なぜ同じように食べることに執着しているのに、こんなにも違うおっぱいの大きさはいかがなものでしょうか？
I have to pour myself another glass already. How far are we in? 30 minutes. I may need to go get the second bottle in the middle of the stream. If stuff like that keeps happening. Whoops.
そう
She blushes furiously, then glares at me as she covers her chest with both hands.
カイト、見るな。
Sorry, I adored knockers and just kinda reacted.
小春も早乙女さんのようになれますでしょうか？大丈夫。本当に？多分小春も早乙女さんのようなおっぱいになれる。 小春ちゃん、私のようなっていうのやめてくれないかな。今はこんな残念な胸ですが、実は小春、隠れ巨乳だったのです。隠れ巨乳愛好家の皆さんからの視線、釘付けなのです。
What the fuck What did Iwashimizu teach you? Forget it immediately!
そんな未来があるのでしょうか、早乙女さん。頑張って。はい、頑張ります。
Koharu clears my cake off her plate in a mere 2 points.
足りません。まだまだ足りないと小春の胸が泣いています。そうですよね、リンドウさん。え、私？お互い頑張りましょう。私も頑張るのか？
Just stop, Koharu. Please. There's heavy silence in the cafe and we're garnering more than a few stares. At this rate, they'll ban us from ever coming again. Deceptive boobish, she said. It's odd. I feel like I've heard something like that before. That, our relatively peaceful visit to the cafe comes to an end. Koharu and Mei both ended up ordering more cake after the first round. They also took the opportunity to buy to-go cake for Rindo. I said I would treat Natsume to celebrate her first day earlier, but we all ended up splitting the cost together.
みんなありがとう。帰ったら美味しくいただく。これからもよろしくです。なっちゃん。なっちゃん。それは私か。
A second. Boom. Wasn't it?
はい。かわいいと思います。かわいい？ねえはいつもこんな感じ。諦めてね。私もよろしく。すぐりでいいわ、リンドウさん。よろしくすぐり。私も夏目で。
Seems like it in the Natsume will have no problem making friends in our class. Yeah, that's right. Hey Natsume, try to be friends with this little squirt here too, okay?
こいつ、ああ、妹さんだな。よろしく。はい、よろしくです、リンドウさん。
Second, boom. So that Koharu goes over to shake hands with Mei and Suguri too.
兄弟ともども、よろしくお願いします。よくできた妹ね、カイト。
You're telling me.
小春ちゃんみたいな可愛い妹がいて、よかったですね、カイト。
I won't deny it.
小春ちゃん、また一緒に来ましょう。
Everyone breaks into a smile as they hear Koharu's gleeful. Everyone breaks into a smile as they hear Koharu's glee-filled reply. Without even realizing it, I'm rubbing her head.
兄さん。
Aren't you glad? Oh, that reminds me. I said I would do a little something. Let's just go ahead and get stuff ready. Go ahead and do a monitor capture. Yes, so monitor 1. There we go. Now let's go ahead and get this thing going. Because, you probably haven't seen it if you haven't watched the last video. But I made a little something during the last video. That being... Where is it? There it is. This masterpiece. And somewhere during this recording, I will do something. Wait a sec, maybe I can utilize the last time's recording. Just go ahead and delete this, by the way. There we go. Going back to the vlog. Try to... Actually... I just trying to try... There we go, I can utilize this here. Go ahead and get the snipping tool. Just get her expression. There we go. Go ahead and save that as... Koharu train. Because that's like the first thing that was there. There we go. Oh, actually, I need to do this the other way around. Get rid of this again. There we go. Where is it? Where is it? Where did I put it? There we go. Let's get back to this. First thing we're doing is getting this in here. There we go. We're gonna go and grab this and zoom in to like 800. Some other way over there. Actually, let's get a bit further out. There we go. Let's make the harness a bit better. No, not that. No. Let's go back. Go back to this, I guess. Actually, do go to 800. Way over, all the way down. And then let's make it smaller to like 700. Because we're gonna just overlay that onto the old picture. So it's actually, I don't even really have to be careful here. Just have to make sure that stuff like this isn't here. So I can just cleanly insert this. Stuff like this here. It's be gone. As you got, the only thing we really need is the eyes. Roughly the blush, roughly. Oh, there's some more. And the smirk, roughly. Don't really need anything else. Careful around these here. They are the most important part of this. Let's get a bit rough around there as well. There we go, now we can increase the size here again. These parts I'm still gonna be somewhat careful here. There we go, that should be perfect, almost. Here and a bit here. Now we can go back to up to 20. Just go ham around these areas. Be really careful there. I'm not being careful, that's the problem. There's a bit more. There we go. Go over here. Erase this stuff. And we going down for real. Go. Side over back over here. Make it a bit smaller again. 8 again. Just make this a bit smoother. And go back out to 10 and just go ahead and choose. Where's there we go. Choose all this and copy it. Then we go ahead and close this. Verwerfen. get in up close and personal and scale down that scaling. Oh shit, I didn't pay attention to that. Fuck. I'll have to take care of that manually. Fuck. Scale and then just zoom in. Just gonna go into back to 800. Down. It over. Take that. That. Just take this color here. Huh? Oh. Take this color here. Just go into. Oh. You actually need to like select the rest. Okay, we gotta like pumpkin. Just this. That doesn't work. Need like this. There we go. That's better. It's not perfect, but it's better nonetheless. Like I said, I'm not a professional at any of this. This looks really wrong. Whoops, that was over a bit too much. To work on that a bit again later. That over. So there's just this red still all around. Take care of that as well. That. Gonna make it sound look like there's just one big hair. Same here. Still gonna look shit when I actually zoom out, probably. Hey, that's not what we care about. This is just amateur. That looks still fine. That still looks fine, not that looks still looks fine. That looks still fine is what I said, but that's not how you say that. Nah, not really. We need the color from around here. That's not the right thing. Like this color. This to not look as weird. Did miss a little bit here. So work that a bit with this again. There we go. There we go, perfect. It's not perfect at all though. It looks really fucking crude. Anyways, I'm done with that now. Yes, save that. was it? Desktop, there we go. Pixel editing. Objects. Go all the way down. Koharu Train 2.0. There we go. Save. Export. 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 Bam. We done. I've wasted how much time now? A lot of time probably. Yes, a lot of time. Anyways, aren't you glad? Fuck.
はい。
Hiragi Koharu is currently on her way home from the Higashimura Yamake. She crosses the bridge. Suddenly, he appears. She was happy when she first stepped foot on this bridge. That time, she was walking merrily with Tobukaito, her brother, and the other girls. Furthermore, she even had a cake to take back with her from her visit. This feeling of joy would have surely lasted her until she reached her dorm room and feasted on her treat. Would have, that is, had she not had this chance encounter. All of her joy has vanished without a trace upon seeing the man's face.
ヒイラギ、帰りが早いか。いつ
まるでいつも夜遊びしてるみたいに言わないでください。まさきさん。
遊びとは思っていない。お前はよく耐えている。まだか。
Man asks her outright. Didn't preface with anything else. Just asked.
まだです。まだ時間はありますけど。どうしたんですか？
それをお前が聞くのか、ヒイラギ。
別に他意はないです。まさきさんの都合が悪くなったのかと思いまして。随分とアクロバティックなことやってらしてるから。
I don't like this.
計画通りだ。いや、もうすでに終わっていることか。俺のやっていることはただの結果の確認に過ぎない。
相変わらず自信満々ですね。
自信とは俺から最もかけ離れた言葉だ。俺のは確信だ。俺以外のことだからな。
それを自信過剰と言うんです。何でもまさきさんの思い通りになりませんから。
言葉の解釈についての講義か。数多くの可能性を体験してきた者ならではの解釈だな。祇園少女の鐘の音というわけだ。諸行無常とぼやいてみせても所詮かっこつけだ。我々は目の前の時を生きるしかない。誰か特定のものの思い通りになどなってはいない。俺も含めてな。
何の用ですか？
俺の考えを伝えに来た。ヒイラギ、お前のやっていることに意味があるとは思えない。
あります。ありますから。
期限は分かっているな。
分かっています。
ならいい。無理はするな。体を大切にしろ。
はい。
Brandon walks off in the direction opposite of Koharu. He leisurely makes his way towards the mainland. Even though he's only walking, his gait is quick and rhythmic. The systematic, orderly pace that is characteristic of a soldier. Koharu stands with her back to the man until she can no longer hear the sound of his footsteps. Her feet are rooted to the ground, even after the man is gone entirely. She looks down and notices something there. The cake she had bought. She crouches down, opening the box to check on the cake inside. Ruined. That's not fucking ruined! I had some cream all over the place, but it's literally just the strawberries fell off. I've seen ruined cakes! Why did this have to happen to her? She was plopped down into a stream, The tears plop down onto the smeared whipped cream. Right now, she should go home, making tea to go along with her cake. After eating the cake, she would go to the school cafeteria and eat her favorite meal M. She should be smiling right now as she remembers all the fun she had today with her big brother and their other friends.
兄さん。兄さん。
She wants no one to see her tears. She wants no one to hear her sobs. Yet the drowning of those noises by the sea breeze makes her feel more alone than ever.
兄さん。兄さん。兄さん。
As the minutes go by, Hidaki Koharu continues to cry on that bridge, with no one to see her. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
兄さん、兄さん。朗報です。
Right as Natsume and I started settling into our class, Koharu also started regularly making visits. She'd rush over during our breaks and sit in the seat in front of me. Because of that, the guy who normally sits there has been having to stand. I'm sorry, man.
兄さん、聞いてください。小春、この前の身体測定でですね。
Okay, stop right there! No more!
はい、止まります。
Can I say something, Koharu?
兄から。はい、何でしょうか。
He's acting unnecessarily hype for some reason. Get right to the point.
はい、兄弟に前置きはいりません。
Yep, sure. So, while I'm here, I found myself getting cold feet.
はい、どーんと来てください。胸を借りるつもりで。小さい胸ですが、滑走準備はいつでもできています。
This one is also a good expression for Koha train. Should I? Nah, I'm not. I'm not going through editing again. Anyways, right. So, Koharu.
Hi.
Okay, I'm gonna have to be a little hard-hearted about this. Being really annoying. That was a little too direct. Well, I have to be, otherwise she'll never listen to me. This was my only option. Cat got your tongue? For reasons unknown to me, she's smiling ear to ear, happy as can be. Talk about unexpected! Yeah.
ようやく兄弟らしくなってきました。
I mean, like, I can't fucking argue there. Like, I have a big brother and a little sister. And the relation between the three of us is who the fuck can annoy the others more. So yeah. What are you talking about?
妹というのはですね、思春期を境に兄を嫌いになり、兄は妹をうざいと思うようになるのです。
Right.
森の特別区の文部省が取った統計の結果なので、間違いないです。
Yep. Ministry of Education did that? Isn't this just a giant waste of taxpayer money?
庶民から見れば、税金なんて無駄にしか使われてません。
Yeah. He's not confident about this.
遠い将来を考えて使われているのです。5年、10年、20年と。
That's pretty far off, huh?
民主主義の欠点ですね。数年で政治家が交代とかしてたら、そんな遠い将来なんて考えられなくなります。
Well, this conversation went places I never expected. Here I thought we were talking about normal sibling relationships.
そうでした。遠大な脱線でした。実に人間らしい脱線と言えましょう。しかし、ここは兄弟の話です。緩和球大と参りましょう。
She's way too hyper today. And I still don't understand why me calling her annoying led to this.
兄が妹をうざいと思った。あとは、小春が兄さんをうざいと思うだけです。完成された兄弟へと、また一歩ですね。
okay?
でもです。小春は、この辺は妹として欠陥商品です。とても兄さんを嫌ったりできないのです。こんな小春は萌えキャラですよね。
I fucking adore this expression! But more like really annoying.
うわっふーいいです。かなりいい感じです。
I can hear the class whispering about how weird we are for getting so energized over this fake sibling act.
カイトくんと小春ちゃん、本当に仲がいいですね。そうだな。近寄りがたいが。
Huh?
あの二人の中には入りがたいわね。
I'm compelled to wonder just how the hell I ended up in the situation, as I overhear more and more gossip about us. Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a brother and his sister being affectionate. And despite her quirks, I quite enjoy spending time with Koharu. School is now out. Wait a second. Mei, Sugiri, and Natsume all had things I had to do today.
ということは、東村山家行きは中止ですね。
Fuck. There we go. Why's that? If you want, we can still go, just the two of us.
兄さんは優しいです。
She gives me a soft smile.
小春、兄さんのお部屋に遊びに行きたいです。
I guess that works too. Come on over then.
はい。自由へのダイブです。
She's gonna dive into the bed again. As soon as she sets foot in my room, she immediately leaps onto my bed. I'll chalk it up as a happy accident that I got a brief flash of her underwear in the process. From there, she starts rubbing her face all over my pillow.
兄さんの匂いがします。安心です。と、同時に興奮です。
What are you, a cat? I pick her up by the scruff of her neck and get her off my bed. I'll go get some tea ready, you just sit tight right here.
はい。
She pops herself down and starts looking around. This marks the second time that Koharu has come over to my room. The cooler full of meat doesn't seem to be with her this time, though. After I bring out the tea, we sit and drink, and just when I'm thinking what we should do next, she says something to me, finishing her tea.
兄さん、実は、折り入ってお話ししたいことがあります。
What's that?
お、
She stares directly at me for a bit, then averts her gaze ever so slightly. Is it hard to talk about?
はい。でも、聞いておきたいことです。
Sure, go ahead. Some things aren't supposed to be frank with each other.
はい。
Yeah, she smiles, probably remembering earlier when she came to visit and said that.
小春、あの時のことを考えてました。
Back when?
兄さんと初めて会った時のことです。
First time we met was back at Memorial Park. Why did I end up going there? Why did I have a feeling that she would be there?
兄さんは小春の言ったことを覚えていました。
Yeah.
でも、小春はそんなこと言ってません。
Yeah. I know. I know why. It's because she told me that in a dream.
それは未来の可能性です。
Possibility?
あの時、兄さんはたどり着くかもしれない未来の一つを見たのです。
Future. I could have arrived at.
でも、兄さんは忘れていると言いました。
Yeah, I did.
本当に忘れているのでしょうか。
What do you mean?
あの場所に来られたということは、兄さんははっきりと思い出せないだけではないかと思います。いえ、小春は確信しています。
You're saying I remember?
はい。兄さんは覚えています。
I remember. But what though?
すべてです。兄さんが森野に来る前に何があったのか。そのもっと前、あの10年前の記憶も、小春と同じ治療者である限り、できたって覚えていないはずがありません。
What? I'm the same. What is you?
兄さんは小春と同じ細胞のケースです。
What the fuck is going on? What did you say? I can't hear you. I can't hear her voice. What did you just say? She has something important right now. But what? What was it? My memories are...
兄さん。兄さん、お顔が真っ青です。
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Everything in front of me is turning red. Is this fire? No, this is blood. Can't breathe because of smoke. It hurts. Pain is excruciating. Feels like my head's about to split in two. Or maybe it already has. Why is my body covered in blood? Am I injured? Why is this happening? It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Pain is making it so I can't think. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
兄さん、しっかりしてください。
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Pain spreads from my head to the rest of my body. It robs me of my ability to think. Something coils around my body and latches on. I throw it off of me. What was that? What did I do?
兄さん。
Koharu was looking at me. Looking directly into my eyes. She seems worried. That wasn't the only thing. She's frightened of me. I can't. At this rate, I can't keep. Pain is coming again. The pain was preventing my brain from working.
兄さん、もういいです。もうやめてください。
I hear a voice. Stop. Stop what?
こんなに苦しむなら、思い出さなくていいです。
Ah! It's happening. Again. They're fading. My memories, they're fading. Fading again. Again? Fading? I'm sorry, Koharu.
兄さん。
Told you to be with me, but... Be with me? When did I... What am I doing? I have no idea what the fuck just happened. Like I'm weirded out. I'm weirded out. I'm worried. I'm plain old confused. I need help. What?
兄さん。
Can barely make out her features through my blurred vision. Koharu, what was I?
兄さん。よかった。
She looks at me with an expression of grief. Her eyes are visibly red from crying. Koharu, I'm sorry. She shakes her head.
いいえ。小春の方こそ。兄さんのこと、全く考えずに。ひどいことをしました。
Sensing that she's about to cry again, I reach out and stroke her hair. Her soft, silky hair practically spills out of my hand. Thanks for worrying about me, Koharu. I'm good now.
兄さん。
I hurt you?
いいえ。 そ、すみません。
It's not your fault.
いいえ。
She outright denies me. She was insistent on taking all the blame for this. I wonder if something about this is bothering her. Why did I collapse back there? That doesn't hurt anymore, Koharu, so you don't have to worry.
本当ですか?
Yep, all good. Just a bit of a slight headache, that's all. I don't know if I've ever felt pain like that before, though.
そうですか。
Pretty sure this headache is related to my memories somehow. Might be right, Koharu. Maybe I do remember.
そう思いました。でも、それで兄さんは苦しそうでした。
Oh wait, there's another one of my favorite soundtracks of this game. Yeah, whatever it is, I forgot. Whatever it is, I forgot. Must have some deep personal significance to it. I think there'll come a time someday when I'm forced to remember it. Tell her exactly what I thought. She reacts just as I imagined she would, by tearing up. I can tell she's fighting back the emotions. But why is this such a big deal to her? Why is this something worth crying over? It's just that I'm being too slapdash about the whole thing. Wait, it's already this late?
はい。日が落ちてしまいました。
Look, the clock tells me that it's already 11 at night. Sun had set quite some time ago. Man, it's gotta be way past your curfew.
はい。でも大丈夫です。今日は遅れると伝えておきました。
Oh, alright then. I didn't know they were that lax over there.
いいえ、厳しいですよ。門限17時ですし、学院棟の外に出るにも許可が必要です。
Ah, it sounds like a nightmare. So, do you get permission?
いいえ、もらってませんよ。
So you left without telling them a thing?
はい、大変みたいなことをしてもらっています。
How does that work?
寮のみんなに言って外出してないことにしてもらっているんです。
Oh. I thought she was good at two shoes, but it seems like she's quite the opposite, actually.
女子寮の寮長や管理人にバレない外出マニュアルは、なんと小春が作りました。
She wrote a guide on that? She's on the complete opposite end of the spectrum.
方法をお教えしましょうか。
Maybe some other time.
そうですか。
I remember hearing somewhere that when a criminal pulls off a perfect heist, they always feel the need to brag to others. Koharu seems to fit that description to a T. I can see the disappointment in her face that she can't talk about it with me. Well, at least she's doing better now that she did that now after the crying period from earlier. Want something to eat?
空いてます。
Stomach starts grumbling as soon as she rubs it. I'll whip us something up real quick. 10 minutes of preparations and I have a well-balanced dinner ready for us to eat. Make sure to include a wide variety of different foods, not just meat.
ごちそうさまでした。肉度が足りませんでしたが、兄さんの手料理と思うとお箸が進みました。
Okay, what the fuck is meat grade? Meat grade, another unique system used by Koharu that refers to the volume of meat used in a meal. Based solely on impressions, however. It isn't a simple number that expresses the definite quality of meat. The more meat dishes used, the higher the meat grade rises. In a sense, it could be considered something only used by someone who has no conception of what a balanced meal is supposed to be. Thanks for the compliment, I guess. Are you sleepy? Despite what she says, her eyes seem pretty bleary right now. Right, let me get this cleaned up so we can call it a day.
はい、手伝います。
Great, when we're done, I'll take you back to...
すがに戻れませんね。
Oh, I didn't know that. What happened to that escape plan manual you were talking about?
そうですね。このパターンはマニュアルにある F プランから G プランに移行しているはずです。朝の起床時間である6時よりも前に戻らねばなりません。
Oh. You really have this planned out, don't you? She has plans all the way up to G. That means she has a whole 7 different plans to trick the people working at the dorm. Talk about impressive. You can tell that she came through thoroughly prepared. Guess you're just gonna have to stay at my place tonight. You can have the bed.
おい。
Take the floor tonight. Looks like I was out for a good bit of time, so I probably won't be able to fall asleep right away.
床？カーペットとはいえ、硬いから眠りにくいんじゃないですか？
It should be comfy enough. I once even slept on rocks during survival training at basic training camp. Thanks to that extreme conditioning, I've built up the skills and experience needed to fall asleep, even in the harshest of environments.
いえ、ここは兄さんが寝てください。
Not about to let a girl sleep on the floor.
いえ、ここは女の子と思わずに、不出来な妹として存在に扱ってください。
Brother wouldn't let his little sister sleep on the floor. That's the act we're going with anyway, so that's a no-go.
嬉しいです。でも、設定は余計です。
Oops, sorry about that. Can't say that. Got it. I'll be more discreet about it next time.
分かっていただけて幸いです。
It looks like she's starting to make requests for our sibling roleplay now. And right when we finished clearing everything up.
うわー。
And fucking yawn, I'm gonna have to yawn again as well. She lets out a giant yawn. Aww. Go on, take the bed, Koharu. You're tired.
眠くないので大丈夫です。
And thus, I'm out of cider. I'm really fucking tired as well. I don't know why I'm so tired today. When was that yawn? What was that yawn for, little miss?
これは人間としての生理現象です。妹としてのものではありません。
Little sister's a human, you silly.
とにかく小春は兄さんを寝かしつけるのが今日のミッションです。
Vetoed, you need to hurry on to bed so you can get up in time for your Plan G thing.
いいえ、断固拒否します。ふう、
Get your butt to sleep.
拒否です。
I'll put you to sleep even if it means sitting at the bedside and singing lullabies.
兄さんの子守歌、ちょっと魅惑的ですが、拒否です。
Me being around is that much of a problem for you, I can go outside, you know. Having her fervently reject me over and over is beginning to make me feel a little sad.
いえ、そうじゃないんです。
She bounced towards me, eyes wide with shock.
ですね。小春は、
Mm-hmm. She fell silent upon that. So I went quietly and patiently, giving her the time she needs.
眠るのが怖いんです。
You're scared too?
はい。
Why would she be scared? Because she doesn't trust me? Or is just going to sleep that scaring? That is just going to sleep that's scaring her? I want to ask her, but I feel like what I should be doing right now is listening.
兄さん、もしかしたら兄さんが一緒に寝てくれたら眠れるかもです。
I gulp audibly as she looks up at me with upturned eyes. Naturally, she can't mean that kind of sleeping, can she? Well, more sexual sense of the word. But actually, what's the soundtrack called? So Darling, that's what it was. Of course not. What are you thinking? What am I thinking? But then again, she can be pretty unpredictable at times, and she has said some fairly naughty things around me before.
兄さん、迷惑ですか?
Not at all. Answer it right away. For that, I make my decision. Wanna sleep together then?
大胆すぎます、兄さん。
I almost fired back that she was the one who suggested this, but I keep that in my head. Nothing wrong with this brother sleeping with his little sister when she's scared at night.
兄と妹。そうですね。小春たちは兄弟ですから。
We are.
それじゃあ。
She picks up her bag and heads to the bathroom. And when she comes back,
お待たせしました。
she's clad in her PJs. Do my best to fight back the urge to ask her why the hell she brought her PJs with her. Why the heck did you bring his PJs with you? But you know I will.
実は泊まる気満々でした。
You called me bold?
お、
Yeah? She stared at me for a second, then breaks into a grin.
小春のパジャマ姿に兄さんが脳殺されてます。これは妹冥利につきます。
Hey Koharu, your thoughts are leaking out there. Actually, they're flooding out! Well, that's just who she is. Nothing different from usual. It's a bit of a relief to see her acting herself. Though at the same time, I'm a bit worried for my own sanity if I'm being relieved in this wild situation. Guess we better hit the hay then, huh?
はい。
Can't help but think it's a little unfair for her to act bashful now of all times, considering all the stuff she said to me before. I slip into bed first, and she soon follows.
失礼します。
She and I are in the same bed. Her tiny, delicate body fits squarely between my arm.
兄さんの匂い。くんくん。
Hey, stop that.
無理です。
I should have known. Hey, give up and admit defeat honorably. I can smell your scent too, Koharu.
いい匂いですか?
Don't ask me that. I can never get a read on this kid. Is she pure and innocent, or is she mischievousness incarnate? Either way, she's honest with herself. I'll admit that much at least.
子供っぽいですかね。匂い立つような大人の色香が足りないですかね。
Don't have to worry about that.
気になります。小春は妹である前に女ですから。
I'm out of cider. I don't think it works like that at all. Well, I think you smell good at least. At very least. Not in a sexy sense though, because I'm your brother.
それは嬉しいです。あ、ちょっと恥ずかしいですね。
As it should be. Actually, more than just a little.
精進します。
Knowing her, the only way she'll ever feel embarrassment like a normal person is if she forces herself to.
兄さんの体、たくましいですね。何か運動してたんですか?
Oh yeah, I did a lot of working out. Working out in the military, that is. But I naturally can't tell her that.
この筋肉とか、すごい硬いです。
Hey, don't touch me, little rascal.
でも、自然と触ってしまいます。
I know, but we can't help that. Don't go rubbing places you shouldn't be. Letting her soft hands stroke my skin is a little, well, you know.
はい。すみません。小春ったら、兄さんだって兄である前に男なのに。
Honestly thinking about cutting this part short a bit. Maybe because I'm really fucking tired. I don't know why, I just am. Not going to touch on that one.
兄さん、小春の体はどうですか？
I just knew you were gonna ask that.
どうですか？
Oh, really soft and warm.
はい。
Her cheeks flush red. As mine probably have too.
今、かなり精進しました。恥ずかしいです。
Right. Now just try not to drag your brother into it and we'll be set.
はい、頑張ります。
Having her answer me so obediently makes me feel bad for telling her off. You're not gonna be able to fall asleep if we keep talking, so we should call it quits here.
あ、そうですね。
Alright. Sweet dreams, Koharu.
おやすみなさい。あ、あ、
You're making me feel embarrassed.
小春もです。
Then close your eyes, silly.
兄さんこそ、どうぞどうぞ。
Ladies first. Wait, did she just say... Wait, she did say she was scared to fall asleep earlier. Maybe I really should have asked her what was the matter. If I ask her now, it'll come across as too forceful and invasive.
兄さん、昔を思い出しました。
Huh? Our past?
はい。この感じ、懐かしいです。記憶ではなく、感じです。
This feeling right now?
誰かと一緒に、同じ布団に入って眠るの。
Nostalgic, she says. Can't say I feel that way myself. I feel it's more tangible. The warmth from this tiny girl I'm sleeping with and the steady beat of her pulse. It sets my mind at ease. Don't know if this is what you'd call nostalgic. It sure feels wonderful. Hmm? Koharu? That's good. She finally managed to get herself some sleep. She fidgets around a little uncomfortably as I unravel my arm that was still wrapped around her. After I do that, she clings to my arm. She's sound asleep. That's a big load of my shoulders. Honestly, she really is cute. Her soft breath tickles my breath. Her soft breath tickles my skin with each cycle. I gently stroke her head. She verts a little, but stays fast asleep with that dreary smile on her face. She's just the cutest thing. I guess that's just coming from me as her brother, though. Actually, I know that's not the case. I find her cute because of how much she adores me, because of how much she depends on me. Crap, my heart rate's climbing. I know we pretend to be siblings, but that's all there is to it. She and I are related anyway. But this little sister of mine trusts me enough to leave herself completely defenseless in my arms. I think I'm gonna be the one I think I'm the one who's gonna have trouble getting to sleep. That's what I mutter to myself while I'm still awake. It looks like I managed to fall asleep at some point. Man, it was a good night's sleep. Having someone else sleeping next to me might have made me relax easier, in all honesty. I get up, wake up Koharu, and then we both head to school together. We had to leave the dorm along with the students to get to school to school early for sports practices. We decided to go to the cafeteria first for some breakfast.
兄さん、これは朝帰りですよね。
Yeah, we did. This is the 10th time you said that. You've asked me that.
11回目です。
Remember how many dang times you asked? Why do you keep asking?
この瞬間の幸せをかみしめたいのです。
Well, you seem pretty happy.
既成事実ですから。
Huh? Yeah, I don't like the way you phrased that.
小春、きっと寮で話題になります。
Well, probably, since your plan G didn't go too hot. We were supposed to be back at our dorm before the break of dawn. Keyword supposed to. Sun already rose a few hours ago. What are you gonna do now?
H プランをおそらく実行しているでしょう。
Oh, okay. Not gonna ask what this plan H entails. For my own good.
プランナーによって選出された円卓会議による非常事態宣言。戒厳令が発令され、今期の議長が統帥権を持った独裁官となって、この非常事態を乗り切るプランです。
Wow, guys don't play around.
はい。森の特別区に勝るとも劣らない政治システムと自負しております。
Impressive. Just gonna ignore this. I'm going to ignore everything I just heard.
しかし、この状況、小春は参りました。このままでは、小春、兄さんラブとバレてしまいます。
Oh, I think they already know.
しかし、小春はこの状況、まんざらじゃないんですよ。
No, you totally can.
どうしましょう。兄を男としてラブしてしまう妹。まるで禁断の恋みたいじゃないですか。
I know I've already said this, but you're really having a blast with this.
それは錯覚です。とても悩んでいます。見てください。この憂いを含んだ大人の顔を。
I need to break my back again real quick. Wait a second. All I see is that cheeky little grin of yours. Cute enough to make my heart skip a beat, though.
うふふ。兄さんが小春に納札されています。やはりパジャマは効果てきめんだったようです。
I'm not sure we should be so off the rails this early in the morning. Maybe it's time for me to get things back on track. Quite a heavy-handed task, though.
どうしました？何やら難しい顔して。
Oh, I got it. Koharu, I know just the thing.
はい、なんでしょう。
Right now, let's just say you're acting like you've been struck by Cupid's arrow.
はい、禁断の恋を突き進む暴走列車。ラブラブスタンピードとは小春の。
Whoops. But you know what? If I pull your ponytail sideways, I think that pulls Cupid's arrow out.
なんと、本当ですか？
Oh, you betcha. Just watch.
痛いです。なんてことをするんですか？
How's that? The arrow out pretty fast, huh?
あ、本当です。
Oh, are you being serious?
小春、理不尽に対する怒りモードになりました。
Oh, that's good. Honest to goodness, I really do love goofing around with her like this. Koharu and Kaito parted ways at the school gates. They saw each other off with a smile. As the girl stands there, however, her memory starts to push that happiness away. Her smile fades and her expression loses all emotion. Though her eyes took in everything around her, her mind was only filled with last night's events. It was a shock to her. She never thought he would reject his own memories to that extent. The incident from 10 years ago had given Kaito serious mental scars. Much more serious than Koharu had imagined. She Never thought the resistance would show itself so blatantly. As a fellow recipient of the Cujo cell treatment, he should remember everything. What the fuck? Did they take Jotaro's cells and implant them into children? Or is everyone gonna have a little baby start planting them? I know that's not how stands work, but who the fuck cares? That's the headcanon I'm going with. Got a feeling, ba-ba-da-ba. I'm high on believing, ba-ba-da-ba. That had to have been why he came to Memorial Park that day. He ended up there, even without Koharu's guidance. Just gonna go ahead and delete this video real quick. There you go, delete. Yes, delete. Yes, delete. There we go. So he had to be able to see the possibilities of the future. It was because he had remembered one of those possible futures.
覚えている？でも
He was actively trying to push those memories out of his conscious mind. Koharu has a general idea of the incident that affected him. The incident from 10 years ago. Although her knowledge doesn't go beyond that. The key to all this probably lies in the finer details that she doesn't know. But that key is probably locked away somewhere inside kind of those memories. A look of shock surfaces on her face after seeing the display on of her phone. She was expecting a call from this person, much less now. The eerie feeling she got from it had her body trembling. Still, however, she answers the call.
はい。
うまくいったか。
まだ期限はあります。
期限は気にする必要はない。諦めたらすぐに連絡をするといい。要件はそれだけだ。
まさきさんは暇なんですね。
She intentionally laces those words with a tinge of sarcasm. She wants an outlet for her frustrations. However,
電話に出なかったら強制的に連れて行くつもりだった。二人ともな。
それは
ヒイラギ、裏切るな。
分かっています。
また連絡を入れる。
the line goes dead after that. The tension in the air clears finally. How could one man be so intimidating over a phone call? It's a complete mystery to her. Koharu holds her lightly trembling shoulders, not tightly. I fucked it up so often, Jesus Christ. Just that is enough to calm her down. Soon she may have to make her choice. She can't guarantee what will happen if she continues down this road.
兄さん。
Despite the sadness in her heart, tears did not come. Expert Koharu as I'm making my way to downtown, as I'm making my way to school. Even though I only see her back, there's no mistaking her. Come to think of it, this might be the first time I've seen her around this time of day. I haven't seen her since we said goodbye to her yesterday. It's the first time in a long while that she hadn't come looking for me. Alright, let's have some fun with this. I'm totally going to ambush her. So I can't slam her from behind like she always does to me. So I'll have to think of something else. You're very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. Wow, this excitement I'm feeling. It's such a rush. This is the kind of thrill Koharu always got when doing this to me. Damn, what have I been missing out on? Right as I think that, I notice that I'm already in range of to dash out and grab her. Even if she noticed me now, it would be much too late for her to avoid my tackle. Right, here goes nothing. Koharu! Whoosh! Grab. I'm not the kind of troublemaker who would headbutt someone in their solar plexus, like a certain someone. All I did was jump out and grab her shoulders.
誰ですか？
It is I, Koharu, your beloved brother.
兄さん。
Wait, what? What do you mean? Did you forget the bond we shared? It's bond stronger than any bond in the universe.
兄さん。本当です。兄さんです。
Yeah. It's your brother. Weird. She doesn't seem her usual self. She's staring at me blankly. That beaming smile of hers is nowhere to be seen.
兄さんと気づかず。すみません。普段はこんなこと絶対にないのです。
Oh, I see. Ready to get going?
はい。
Plod along, walking side by side. Once we reached the entrance, we prepared to say our goodbyes for the time being. Oddly enough, she hadn't said a single word over the entire walk. This just doesn't make sense. Something happened. Hey, Koharu.
兄さん。今日は妹お休みします。
Huh?
お楽しみにしてたところ申し訳ございません。
I wanted to ask her if this is just one big joke, but I hold the question back. Alright, that's okay.
すみません。
I'll still be your big brother all throughout the day, so if you feel up to it, come visit me whenever you want.
はい。ありがとうございます。やっぱり兄さんは優しい人です。
Shift to lunchtime.
ねえねえ、小春ちゃんどうしたの？どうしたのですか？
Only had she felt to make her usual visits during break period, she even didn't join us for lunchtime. Yeah, she's taken a day off from being my little sister.
お前、何かしたのか？何かというのは何でしょう？兄である立場を利用して小春ちゃんにひどいことを。
That's a big no! Their faces turned to frowns as they all know it couldn't possibly have been that. At least they trust me. Still, I guess the blame can only lie with one person. That person being me. Wonder if it has something to do with how I blacked out yesterday? She seems to be in a pretty good mood. She seemed to be in a pretty good mood after that, though. Still, I guess something has to be eating at her. Suppose that's only natural. It's eating at me, too.
クラスのみんな、小春ちゃんのことを心配してました。私も聞いた。妹はどうしたんだと話しているの。
You could just ask me, sheesh. It's not like I'm trying to hide anything.
デリケートな問題かもしれないでしょ？聞きづらいわよ。
I was surprised they're this concerned after her not showing up one time.
はい。小春ちゃんはクラスのアイドルです。
She's not even in your class!
だね。あのテンションは見習いたいわ。いつも楽しそうだったからな。見ているこっちも楽しい気分になる。
Thanks, guys. I'll tell her that next time I see her. Guess I have to be the one to go where she is this time. Think I'll stop by her classroom after school. School's now out, and I swung by her classroom already. When I asked where she was, some people told me she was feeling sick and left early. Part of me wants to believe that feeling sick was just an excuse on her part. Guess I'll just have to ask her myself. Here I am at her dormitory. Managed to catch one of the security guards, and through them, I'm able to ask the dorm manager about Koharu. She came back, but isn't in her room at the moment. The little rascal seriously sneaked out. Guess she isn't a troublemaker at the girls' dorm for nothing. I feel plenty of stares at me as I talk with the manager. Seems they're quite interested in me at the fact that I was asking about Koharu. I can hear squeals and shrill giggles coming from among them. They try their best to whisper, but I can still hear everything they say. Apparently they've been calling me her prince and her knight in shining armor. What the heck was that girl telling these kids about me? I'm curious to know, but I don't want to stay here any longer than I have to, so I probably make my way out. Alright. I'm now back on the school's campus. If she's somewhere out on town, there's a slim chance of me finding her. But if she came to the school, I'll find her eventually. She was supposedly sick, so there's a possibility she's with the school physician right now. She might even be trying to recover by wolfing down her favorite meal M in the cafeteria. But honest to God, I doubt any of those are it. Suddenly think of a place she might be at. I'm going to look for her there. It's gotta be the rooftop. Of course. I ignore the sign that says off limits and head up to the roof terrace. Ah,
おい、
so this is where you were.
なぜ、兄さんがここに。
I was just walking by and saw the door unlocked, so I thought I'd come up and see if anyone was here. I give her a wry smile as she stares blankly at me. Not gonna tackle me?
え、
You know, like you did that one time.
あの時。
Back on the night we first met in Memorial Park.
え、
Kinda thought you might be up here. You could say I had a hunch. Her eyes are wide open in shock. The light from the setting sun catches on her long white hair, creating a beautiful glistening.
兄さん。その続き、わかりますか？
What happens now, you mean?
はい。小春がここで兄さんに会ったら、何をするのか、わかりますか？
Attack her to the solar plexus.
違います。
Man, that was my go-to option. I'll try thinking this over more carefully. Surely not that. You're gonna confess your love. Considering you've been going on and on about how infatuated you are with me, if it's not a tackle, it's gotta be that. Once again, her eyes fly open. By the way, her flies wide open. Yeah, her eyes fly wide open in surprise. Not even the setting sun is able to mask how red her face is now.
違います。そうじゃないです。兄さん、全然わかってません。
Well then, sorry about that. Kinda sad it wasn't that one, honestly.
もう、兄さんはなんてことを言うのですか。
Alright, I give up. What were you planning to do to me? I walk closer and move my face close to hers, but this causes her to throw up her hands over her face and retreat a couple of steps. Koharu?
何これ。ドキドキが止まらないです。
Are you okay?
小春、用事を思い出しました。夕方の再放送アニメを録画する大事な用事です。失礼します。
She makes a mad dash for the door, someone managing to throw it open without whacking herself as she flees the scene. I'm left here all by myself now. I can judge it from the way she acted. This isn't me being conceited or anything. But I think she seriously wanted to tell me something. I've been torn about what to do. Look down at her from the roof terrace as she continues her frantic sprinting. Can't help but smile seeing that tiny little girl running with every ounce of her being. Alright, I'll make my decision. Fucking chase after her. You ain't getting away, bitch! The next morning I place a letter in Koharu's shoe locker. Pray to God he comes today. It's now after school. I head off to the roof terrace. Not here yet. She's nowhere to be seen. The real question is she just not here yet? Or is she not coming at all? Guess I'll just wait for now. I need to position myself so I'm not visible to people below, though. It's been an hour since school let out. Still have some time before the school closes. Let's wait a little bit longer. I hear the sound of the door opening and I turn my attention there. Okay.
はい、来ました。
She shows me the letter.
これ、もらったので、来ました。
Thanks for that.
ここに、兄さんが話したいことがあるって書いてありました。
Oh, someone's streaming Toho. Someone with more viewers than me. That's depressing. Just kidding. Yeah, it is. So.
小春の話を先に聞いてください。
I'm mean, I already know what's gotta be the thumbnail on YouTube. Sure, what is it?
ですね。髪をこうして。
She gives her pigtails and turns them sideways.
痛い
Koharu?
痛いです。ちょっと抜けてしまいました。
Are you okay?
そうすると、ラブラブモードが止まるとこの前話しました。
I do.
もう止まりませんでした。兄さん兄さん兄さんと会うとこれで
Whoops.
恋でしょうか。
I so want to just dash upstairs and grab the second bottle of Cooper's. Her tone is so serious that I'm overcome with embarrassment. She's asking me this question about her own feelings. Normally I just smile awkwardly, knowing it's just one of her usual shenanigans. But no, this time it isn't a game. She's truly and honestly asking me this. It's making me feel a bit restless. Guess this is it. This is what it feels like to actually have a girl confess to you. I actually planned to do the same. That was why I called her here. But it only hits me now that I'm here. That I'm here now. Nerve-wracking. But it only hits me now that I'm here, how nerve-wracking it is to be on the receiving end.
小春、兄さんが好きです。大好きです。でも、これは、小春は兄さんのことを、そういう風に見ていたわけじゃなくて、兄さんは兄さんです。でも、これが恋なら、兄さんと小春は、でも、兄さん、小春は、別に、こんな気持ちで、兄さんに近づいたわけじゃないんです。決して、そんな気持ちでは、本当の兄弟じゃないけど、兄さんとなら、本当の兄弟のように過ごせるって思って、考えて、そんな未来を、夢見て。でも、この未来は、見えてません。もう、髪を引っ張っても、収まりません。小春は、兄さんのこと、
She looks at me intently as she tries to calm her breathing. She opens her mouth and attempts to speak, but is ultimately unable to and takes a deep breath again. Koharu?
Hi!
I have something to tell you too.
What?
I love you, Koharu.
What?
Your feelings definitely got through to me, Koharu. So much so that it almost hurts. You know, it's kind of cowardly to be saying this after you, but I'm gonna say anyways.
兄さん。
Man, this is really embarrassing. But I want to reiterate. Koharu,
はい。
I love you.
あ、
You've confessed your love to me. So you have my answer. So there you have my answer. You have to say it like it's too hard. Even without words, I hear you loud and clear.
兄さん。小春、
Mm-hmm.
ありがとうございます。嬉しいです。あれ、でも目から水が。あれ、
It's alright. Pull her into an embrace. That small head of hers conveniently fits just perfectly into the spot she's headbutted me so many times before. Emotions burst and the tears start pouring out. All she can do is stand in my arms, crying as her shoulders tremble. I can only imagine how scared she must have been to do this. But right now, more than anything, she must be glad. We leave school a little while after all the other students have cleared out. Koharu?
はい、兄さん。
We're going right back to your dorm today, okay?
うん。
Now you're not too happy about that, but you stayed at my place without permission last night. You don't need to be breaking any more rules.
はい、そうですね。
Huh. Good back talk or anything. I didn't expect that. But that makes sense. But that makes things easy on me. But as a bit of a reward, I can give you my phone number. Is that okay? I take out my phone and her face immediately breaks into a wide smile.
それはもうぜひにお願いします。
I didn't like that sound. We definitely register each other's numbers into our contact lists. Koharu register me as Big Brother in her phone, as I make sure to show her that I've registered her as Little Sister. Don't stop that act now!
嬉しいです。これでいつでも兄さんと連絡が取れます。
You have confessed your love for each other. Maybe an hour ago or so. So stop treating each other like siblings. You sick motherfuckers. Yep. Try not to go unless it's an emergency, but you can text me whenever. After saying goodbye, I take the usual route home. That concludes my report.
了解です。特に変化はないということですね。
Correct.
そういえば、幼馴染の件はどうなりましたか？
I took your advice to heart and made sure not to get too involved.
そうですか。
Also, I always begin to tell her about Koharu but swallow my words before they can get out. No, never mind.
どうかしましたか？
I was going to ask if possibly you'd learn anything about the childhood friend thing from asking, or whatever. Try to cover myself up by pretending to be interested in that instead.
聞いてません。
Thanks. That was all I was curious about.
わかりました。では、ご分を。
I still have the monitor capture on. Whoops. Let's remove that. The transmission ends and silence ensues, and silence resumes. I almost wonder what's the point in even doing this. Mumble to myself without even realizing it. It always feels like I'm talking to myself during these reports. They never give me any sort of information from their end. The question if these are even necessary, honestly. Even if they are necessary for other hypothetical missions going on right now, I have absolutely no way of seeing that impact. You know I'm supposed to be a solo operative on paper, but I still know next to nothing about the true objective of my mission. All I'm doing is living the textbook life of a student. Guess this is something I'll just have to deal with. If I were to get a change of mission tomorrow, what would that mean for Koharu? My entire person is one big fabrication, so if I'm wanted to stop that... Despite I'm only playing hypotheticals though. I know it's a real possibility, but my chief concern is Koharu. Why was she acting so under the weather that day? As of now, I've managed to get my foot in the door, so I can start solving that riddle. It was thanks to what happened on the rooftop and our exchanging of phone numbers before we said goodbye. I should allow her to speak more openly with me about her problems. But when I try and send her a text about it, I end up faltering. Now this is my problem to begin with. I know this is my problem to deal with. The question is, how do I really feel about Koharu? That's another thing I've been wrestling with. I certainly don't hate her. In fact, I care about her enough that I want to protect her. If I told the operator that, I'm sure she'd just tell me my emotions had been compromised because she calls me her brother or something like that. Hence why I can't report this. As I stare at my phone, I suddenly the animation indicating an incoming message. I suddenly see the animation indicating an incoming message. A few seconds later, there's another message and an alert sent to let me know that I received the text. The words little sister are displayed on the screen. That was quick. Wonder what she has to... Dear Nisa and I made food, so please come eat and eat with me. Your little sister. Where's this supposed to be? P.S. I'll be waiting in my room. Koharu's room. That means the girls' dorm. They're about to reply. How am I supposed to get there? I don't like that sound. And sent. Get a reply in mere seconds. It's taking a while to load, so I'm guessing that there's some picture attached to it. When the message finally opens, I see what appears to be a map she drew herself. It even has instructions written on it for how to get inside the dorm. Well, as a single line of text on the bottom of the picture. Be careful. She's telling me to sneak in, basically. Sneaking my way into the girls' dorm of the prestigious Tenshido Academy. That's not something a normal student should be doing, that's for sure. However, I'm no ordinary student. Stand up with a grin on my face. See what Academy Island is like at night. Now, can't help but think that, Koharu's mischievous nature has rubbed off on me some lately. Still, I do think that it's best for me to spend as much time with her as possible. I don't know how much time I have left to be a student after all. It's the dead of night, and not a single person other than me is out and about. Stick out like a sore thumb, but at least there's no one here to see me. They'll probably think I was some suspicious person. Well then again, I'm about to do something pretty dubious. Notice someone's presence in front of me. Judging by their silhouette, they're a girl. And a student on top of that. This time of night, there's only one person it could be. You thought I'd come? So this is why you didn't complain about not being able to come to my room, eh? Oh, well dang. You read me like a book. She knew I would go along with this. Oh, I need to stretch. I don't know why my legs feel so sore right now. She knows how easily I give in to pressure. I gotcha. Yeah, even if I can't fit through, I've got to be able to fit through. If you can fit through, I've got to be able to fit through as well. Thanks for that. Well then, you ready to get going? Honestly, this place at midnight almost looks like some haunted mansion. That's the kind of tension I feel in the air as I look at it. I'm the only one playing it up like that, though. Not the only one. No, the only one. Getting a bit. It's getting me pretty pumped up, I gotta say. I think that's only because you're starting to rub off on me, Koharu. I'm not too sure about that, but putting that aside for now, first let's go over how we're gonna do this. I reconfirmed the original infiltration route with her while inquiring about the layout of the girls' dorm. I go about choosing my own way to get inside. The results? Hey, not too loud. Necklace of Artemis, nickname for the security system of the girls' dormitory. This is a device that not only deters potential intruders through sounding an alarm, but it's said to have been placed there to keep the residents from breaking curfew as well. The girls living there thinking it mainly exists for the latter reason. Its ironic name comes from the god of chastity, Artemis, and the necklace she wore upon her neck. Did we miss anything again? Which is funny, by the way, since Artemis actually had like a group of female hunters with her, which would be thrown out if they had any kind of sex. I think there was like one story where one of the huntresses had sex, so she made her fall in love with like a deer or something. Anyways, it's supposed to be cutting edge. Attention to security has more holes in it than the cheese grater. Can't just slap some fancy name on it and pretend it's good.
かっこいいです。
Koharu, quieter, please.
まるでよく訓練された特殊部隊の兵隊さんのようでした。
Yeah. You're exaggerating. She hit the nail right on the head, ironically enough. Well, she is right. Getting past those security systems was a cakewalk. It is just a simple student accommodation to dormitory, so it's not like it needs state-of-the-art security. It was only a cinch because you were here to help me, Koharu. Things like this are a piece of cake when you've got someone on the inside.
そうですね。兄弟でこの危険な任務を切り抜けたといったところでしょうか。
Yeah, but gotta say, that was a lot of fun. I think I might have a hidden knack for crawling through secret passages and tight areas.
兄さんは昔からそうだったみたいですよ。
I was?
ああ、いえ、そうなんじゃないかなって思ってました。
Okay. Yeah, I can see why. Even back during my basic training days, I was exceptional at anything involving physical activity. Maybe this is what nostalgia feels like.
多分そうだと思います。
She gives me an earnest smile.
あ、ではお料理を用意しますね。この辺に座っててください。
I do as I'm told and take a seat. After that, she disappears off into the kitchen. Not even a second later, however, she comes back.
よいしょっと。
She places an iron plate onto the table and plugs it into the wall, turning the dial on it to start warming up. Okay. That's almost exactly what I expected. Koharu then heads back to the kitchen, taking something out of the fridge, which I couldn't help but think was a bit big for someone living by themselves. She keeps going back and forth, laying more things on the table with each trip. Soon enough, there's no space left. Koharu, question. Is this our food?
はい、お肉です。
Is this actually food?
お肉ですよ。
Is this supposed to be a meat dish? Are you sure?
このありのままの姿ですでに料理なのですよ、兄さん。
Interesting. The plant at the center of the table grows hotter, and on it sits 3 imposing towers of meat.
これがタワーオブザビーフ。これがタワーオブザミート。これがタワーオブザチキン。
Yeah, but what like the tower of beef is beef. The tower of chicken is poultry. Like chicken. And but what the fuck is the tower of meat?
3種のお肉を同時に味わう至極の料理。トライタワーオブザフレッシュ。ここに水産。
Did she just say try tower of the flesh?
3種のお肉を同時に味わう至極の料理。トライタワーオブザフレッシュ。ここに水産。
I'm just gonna call this part Try Tower of the Flesh once it's up on YouTube. Well, sounds like some magic. It has magic powers or something.
口と舌と胃袋を幸せに満たしてくれる能力を持ってます。
With how much meat you have slapped on here, I thought for sure you were trying to pull some Dr. Frankenstein and stitch together an artificial meat person or something.
ご冗談を。大切なお肉をそんな子供の遊びに使われちゃかなわんですよ。
Yeah, I guess you're right.
さあいただきましょう。いただきます。
Yeah, I'm gonna stop after this part. After this scene, I mean. I'm way too tired. Yeah. Phew, all done. Collapsed on the floor right after I managed to fit the last bite of chicken in my mouth. God, my stomach.
美味しかったですね。
Yeah. Not and give an honest answer. She really must have taken her time to prepare these meats, I can tell. Everything on the table is mouth-wateringly tasty. With meat as high quality as this, it's probably better to just cook it, as it's without trying any fancy seasoning or sauces. I have to wonder how much it all cost her, though. Never overestimate Koharu's extreme passion for meat.
兄さん、ご満足いただけましたか？
God, yes, I can't even move. I ate way too much. Already way beyond the point of just being satisfied. And ultimately, I ended up having to battle my own limits to finish everything. Not tasted great, but after a certain point, I had to endure pain to continue putting food in my mouth. Guess I could just say it was one big mistake on my part. But I don't even have the energy to groan at my own bad pun right now. Oh, don't worry, I have the energy for you. There we go. Brother grins at me, seeming to know what I'm going through.
おやまあ大変ですね。休んでいってください。
Is this your plan all along?
はい。
You little rascal!
ふっふっふ。そして小春は作詞のごとく柵に溺れるのです。兄さんの愛欲という名の柵に。
Where's the rape whistle? Where's the rape whistle? I don't actually have a whistle down here. I don't think I'll let you get away with that! Back! Back, I say! So I say, but I don't budge an inch from where I stand. Koharu comes over and sits next to me, taking my hand in hers.
兄さん、小春はまだ兄さんに帰ってほしくないです。
Yeah, I know you don't.
すみません。色気には自信がないので食い気で誘いました。
Considering how much food you've fed me, you must have zero confidence in your looks.
はい。でもこうそうしました。
How could I fall for such a simple trap?
ふっふっふ。兄さんもお肉好きなのですね。小春と一緒です。
Yeah, I'm not as passionate as you are, but I like eating meat.
兄弟揃って肉欲にふけてしまいました。
Okay, you're definitely not using the word right. Please don't say that in front of everyone else.
わざとです。
It wasn't now.
知らないふりをしていた方が良かったでしょうか。
No, honesty is good.
小春からは最も縁遠い言葉ですね。
So you're dishonest?
ツンデレです。
Okay, I don't think you're that.
違いましたか。
Oh, so you already knew?
もちろんです。小春の角を甘く見ない方がいいです。
I'm not, trust me.
いえいえ、兄さんはやっぱり小春のこと甘く見てます。
Am I?
はい。小春にこんなに優しく接してくれた人に。
Whoops, sorry.
小春、こんなにお話できません。自分でもびっくりしてます。思いついたままおしゃべりするのがこんなに楽しいとは思いもしませんでした。兄さんと会えてからいろいろ気づかされることが多いんです。小春、たくさんのことを見ることができます。でも見れば見るほど不確定と可能性という暗闇ばかり。でも 兄さんと会ってからは違います。兄さんは小春にとって道しるべです。
I'm a beacon of light? Light? She said it so seriously, I found myself asking her again.
光って見えます。真っ暗な中にいて、その光に向かって歩けばきっと大丈夫。ずっと考えてました。それはきっと小春を兄さんが甘く見てるからです。本当はこの闇は小春が自分で生み出したのに、そんな闇の中にも照らしてくれる兄さんの優しさが小春には少しだけ切ないです。だから
Whoops.
兄さん、小春はもう兄さんとは。
Stop right there, Koharu.
はい。
Gently brush her cheek right as she seems about to cry. So soft and so warm. I get lost in doing this. Koharu, why? I'm on the brink of asking her what's tormenting her, but I stop myself. That's not the kind of thing I should be asking her right now. The darkness she spoke of has to be a heavy burden for her. Something that weighs on her and drags her down every single day. If it was something she could just talk about at the drop of a hat, she wouldn't be this way.
なんでしょう。
It's nothing.
小春の話を止めてまで何か聞こうとして、それで何でもないって、それはどうかと思います。
Well, it's just... let's just say that these things happen.
釈然としません。何を聞こうとしたんですか？
Secret.
ずるいです。
Instead, do you think you could listen to what I have to say?
はい、聞きます。こう見えても小春は聞き上手なのです。
You're right, that is hard to imagine. Anyways, you called me kind earlier. If I'm being entirely honest, I feel like I can't leave you alone, Koharu.
兄さん、
True enough, I might be like a brother to you in that sense. So if you want to be my sister, that's perfectly okay. But to me, I get it now. Just need to be honest with my feelings. The way I felt about her ever since the moment we met. To me, you're a girl that I love. That's why I don't want to leave you alone.
兄さん、
Like I said, you can keep calling me that, but in my eyes, you're you, Koharu. Not a sister, but a girl I love.
兄さん。今、小春はキュンとしました。
That's good. I was aiming for that.
それは、なかなかの作詞ですね。
So I guess this is the part where I get carried away by my own scheme and surrender myself to love or whatever.
そうなります。
Keep holding her hand as I embrace her.
溺れてください。
I think my heart just flooded too.
そうなってほしいから言いました。
Koharu, you're
作詞ですか？
You're Koharu, my one and only. Can't call you anything but that. I'm gonna go ahead save. And then I'm gonna end it here because I'm tired. Dead tired. I need to sleep. Night.